Hi, I'm James Smith with PureOceanTV.com. I know how stressful it can be trailing your boat a long ways away. Today I'm going to give you several tips on preparing your boat for the long haul. Tip number 1, you always want to check your bearings before you head out. Make sure there's no water in them and make sure they're well greased. You always want to keep an extra couple pairs of bearings with you and some extra hubs just in case. Tip number 2, always check your tire for dry rotting. You know, on the sidewall you'll have cracks running down the side. You always want to get a new tire if that's happening. And also check for the tread. You want a good sufficient amount of tread for a long trip. Tip number 3, check your running lights. Make sure there's no corrosion or loose wires. And remember, you might want to keep a spare set of lights on you just in case something happens on the way. Tip number 4, make sure you have a good jack and a good tire tool. Don't assume that the jack from your vehicle will work on your trailer too. Always bring an extra block of wood and a compressor and a grease gun. You never know when you could use them. Tip number 5, always bring a spare tire, and if not 2 if you have a tandem axle trailer. It's frequent to have 2 blowouts on a tandem axle trailer. Tip number 6, wait to fill your fuel tank on your boat until you get to your destination. Those couple 100 pounds could save you fuel and stress on your trailer. Tip number 7, during your trip at all fuel stops, check the bearings, make sure they're not too hot. If they are, check them for grease. If they have grease in them, you're going to have to replace the bearings. Also, check the pressure on your tires and make sure they're correct. Alright everyone, this is James Smith with PureOceanTV.com. I hope these 7 tips can help you and your boat get safely to its destination. And remember, make sure your tag's up to date.